We need to go over a few things about the NinjaTrader update that's coming out. We've got the June 23rd deadline looming this Friday. And if you are coming back and watching this video at a later time, it's okay. It will apply to you as well. Let's get into some of those details and demystify some of these mysteries. Let's go. All right, that was a little bit loud, but here we go. So June 23rd, this Friday is coming up. One of the things that you need to do, go inside of our Discord channel chat. On the left-hand side, we've got a section called the recommended NinjaTrader version right over here under the tech support. And you can get to this link that I'm about to show you here in the video. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on this. That's going to launch open this upgrade path chart. This little graph right here is going to show you the upgrade paths. There are 3, 1, 2, and 3. You need to get to this side, of course, upgrade 2, but we've got to scratch a couple of these. So, well, just one of these, really. We're not doing 7, of course. We are on 8. What is the difference between 2.8 and 1.17? Either one of these will be okay if you are upgrading or installing. Either one is fine. This one, you need to know, does not include the login. So if you are saying, hey, I don't want to create a NinjaTrader login yet, and I don't want their new version of that, that's fine. You can do 2.8, 8028. We're going to refer to these as the 2.8 and the .1, okay? Because again, they can be doing new updates to this in the future. If you're watching this video, you can come right to this grid right here and download it directly. If I literally click this link right now, it'll go straight to the download. And if I click the 117 right here, it will go straight to the download. Again, in the future, you may be watching this, that number may change, but there are 2 upgrade paths. It is fine. Either one of these is fully supported. One has a login, one does not. So let's talk about what happens when you do go to those different items. Right here, it does tell you in the note, if you choose to update to 8.1 from 7 or 8, you will need to create a NinjaTrader user account. Now, not to be confused with the user account that you have if you've got a data feed, which again is where some of the confusion comes in, but we want to square out some of that here with you tonight, okay? How do you register? So if you do go to the 8.1 route, you will need to go and create a NinjaTrader account. The advantage of this, if you are doing a 2-week free trial, and in the past it's been a little bit cumbersome, had to go and get a separate 2-week free trial, and they kind of combined all of that with this latest one, which is pretty neat. You can go and get your login set up, and then once you have downloaded the most recent one, you see the prior releases over there. They're talking about that 2.8 version, but if you download this one, this is for those of you who are brand new to NinjaTrader. Go ahead and do this one so that you can get your 2-week free trial set up with it as well, because it will give you the data feed with it. Now, you might be thinking, well, I don't understand. What do you mean there's a data feed? Well, it's a little bit different inside of NinjaTrader. It's great, but you do need to start thinking about how with futures contracts, if you're used to like TD Ameritrade and all of your data and all that kind of whatnot, it's all included. Well, you're definitely paying for it. You're just paying for it in a different way with commissions and really bad margins, okay? But this is what you're going to be introduced with in the latest new version of NinjaTrader. Once you launch NinjaTrader, you now have a username and password that you need to log in with. Now, the next screen you're going to be presented with is this one right here. How do you want to trade? Do you want to go and do live trading or simulation? You might be thinking, well, wait, I used to be able to do Sim 101, just hit the drop down. That is still there. It's just that's going to be on this one. Let me reiterate that, okay? This one is like if you were doing it like you always have. If you have been around NinjaTrader for a long time, you go over here on the left-hand side, live trading. This is going to be identical to what you used to have. And yes, you can still do sim trading because this is where it gets confusing. People are like, wait a minute. I mean, I have an account, but I want to practice. I want to do sim. Do I have to select this? No, this is a little bit odd. There's simulation here. This is their new 2-week free trial. Okay, so if you are familiar with the old 2-week free trial, not to be confused with, wow, I can't type and talk at the same time. Trial, there we go. 2-week free trial. This is your data feed with NinjaTrader. This is not to be confused with AlgoBox. That is a separate 2-week free trial. The AlgoBox 2-week free trial is separate. Okay, so 2 different things. 2-week free trial. This is the data with NinjaTrader. We have a separate 2-week free trial for AlgoBox, so they're not combined. So you will get this interface here. If you are a 2-week free trial, simply click on launch and you'll get, they actually have a an account called Demo, and that's different from the Sim 101 account if you have been around NinjaTrader for a while. All right, so I wanted to briefly talk about those of you who you already have NinjaTrader and you've bought your NinjaTrader in the past, and you have a license key that they sent you, and you know how it used to work where it was just a desktop, but now they've got it online. So you'll need to actually log into your account plan, and there is an import license key button right there as you go into it. There's a link here for the details on that. Now, you don't have to necessarily go here. You can. They are showing right here that if you have 8.0 already, and then you do the upgrade to 8.1, that it automatically imports it for you through the login process. So, but if you are confused or you're like, you log into your account and you don't see it, there is a secondary way to do that by going into your web portal at NinjaTrader and then go there to import a license. And the last point of confusion I want to cover is what's up with the NinjaTrader web edition and how does that work? So with the latest version, they are starting to integrate more website stuff, but this is not going to apply to AlgoBox. AlgoBox is only on the desktop platform of theirs. The way this works, so it's not like, oh, you didn't just take NinjaTrader and put it on the web. It's not what they did. They actually bought the Tradeovate platform. So if you're familiar with Tradeovate, this website, this web link here will, they do have a walkthrough of this. In my opinion, I'm just going to speak my opinion, the Tradeovate is very limited. Even as you walk through this 6-minute video, I'm watching, him go, hey, it looks really cool. Oh, cool. You can do it through a browser. Look, browsers are browsers, but very limited. You're not going to be able to put in all the cool stuff that you can do in the desktop edition. You can see the charts pretty plain, but this is Tradeovate. They bought Tradeovate, and yes, you can log in with NinjaTrader now, and you get the same interface that you have with Tradeovate prior to NinjaTrader having bought them. But just wanted to eliminate the confusion there. No, the AlgoBox does not go on the web edition. Maybe there's some advantages there where I don't know if you can have the web interface open at the same time that you have the desktop edition. So if your desktop for whatever reason froze up on you, maybe you got the web edition over there. That's really cool, and you can close out a trade position if you are running in live markets. So that could be an advantage of having that. But no, the answer is AlgoBox is not on the website stuff. They just don't support that. It would be great if they did. Maybe they'll get to that. But as of right now, to answer the question, the answer is no. All right, I got some more stuff in the next video, so hang tight for some more technical details. Thanks for hanging out in this one. I'll catch you in the next one.